poured his heart into every role. And yet his private battles never ceased. He spoke often of the loneliness that followed fame, the isolation that comes from being adored on screen and unknown in real life. Fame, he said, amplifies everything: joy, pain, love, fear. And Robin felt it all. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Robin Williams was everywhere, and rightfully so. He became a father figure to millions, a genie who granted joy, a therapist who understood brokenness, a teacher who reminded us to stand on desks and view the world differently. Off-screen, he was generous beyond measure. He visited children's hospitals, supported troops overseas, donated quietly to countless causes. He never bragged, he simply showed up. With love, with humor, with humanity. He once said, "Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind, always." That wasn't a quote he lived by. That was who he was. But his own battle grew heavier. In 2006, he relapsed into alcohol after 20 years of sobriety. He checked himself into rehab, not out of shame, but out of strength. He wanted to get better. He wanted to keep being the man his fans and family believed him to be. He spoke openly about depression, about fear, about how even the brightest minds can carry shadows that no spotlight can erase. In his final years, Robin faced a cruel twist of fate. In 2014, after suffering memory loss, confusion, and anxiety, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, a diagnosis that would later be revealed as Lewy Body Dementia, an aggressive neurological disease that attacks cognition, memory, and identity. The man who had built worlds with his mind was now watching his mind betray him. And yet, through it all, he kept loving, he kept laughing, he kept trying. On August 11, 2014, Robin Williams took his own life. The world fell silent. The man who had given so much joy, who had healed so many wounds, was suddenly gone, and the silence was unbearable. But what emerged in the days that followed was something beautiful, a global outpouring of love, of gratitude, of stories. People from every walk of life shared how Robin had saved them with his comedy, lifted their darkest moments without ever knowing their names. He had made us feel less alone, even when he felt most alone himself. Robin once said, "You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it." He never did. That spark became a bonfire that warmed the world. He taught us that being silly is brave, that being vulnerable is heroic, that being human, deeply, painfully human, is beautiful. His life wasn't perfect. It was real. It was flawed. It was magnificent. He showed us that comedy isn't the opposite of tragedy. It is born from it. That laughter isn't a distraction from pain. It is a defiance of it. He showed us that behind every joke, there may be a story. Behind every smile, a struggle. And that the best thing we can do, always, is be kind. Robin Williams didn't just entertain us. He invited us to feel, to live, to cry without shame, and to laugh without reason.